Hi, welcome to 3 After Tea. My name's Martin and you join me here at Nailcote Hall for the 2022 British Par 3 Championships. Today is Celebrity Day and it's going to be a host of famous faces taking on the Cromwell Course, and I hope to catch up with a few of them later. So without further ado, let's crack on. So I'm here with Dan Walker, TV presenter, golfer, all very nice guy.
That's a good build-up.
Yeah. How are you? How's
I'm all right, thank you. I always feel strange about Nailcote Hall because I sort of love it and hate it in equal measure. Hate the fact that it makes you look like an idiot, but love the fact that it's such a brilliant event with great people. So I'm back again.
Yeah, and you're busy as always?
Yes, slightly different this year to as I have been in the past. I've moved on from BBC Breakfast, so that's why I'm looking bright-eyed. I don't have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning anymore.
Yeah, and how's golf?
Well, the handicap would say good, seems it's down to scratch, but I just don't play anywhere near enough. So, and a little tester like this is the sort of golf course that can embarrass everybody. So
yeah, you've been there a few times.
I have, yes, and I always walk away shaking my head, thinking, how did I do that? So.
Well, I actually managed to play 9 holes yesterday, and I just couldn't believe how difficult it is. Everyone says it's a par 3. How hard can it be? And then you stand on the first tee and you think, I can't do this.
Well, the greens are just so small and so thin, and the bunkers are very deep, and everything's fast and hard, and it's I have nightmares about what's that one down the hill into the corner.
4.
Yeah, I regularly wake up in a cold sweat about that.
Well, Michael Campbell said to us last year it's the hardest par 3 he's ever played.
There you go. Yeah. If Michael Campbell says it's hardest par 3, who am I to disagree with that?
Exactly. Well, I'll let you go off. Have a great game.
Thank you very much.
Play well.
Very nice to see you.
Bring it home this year.
Thank you.
Cheers.
See ya. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I'm here with Trish Johnson, Solheim legend, Arsenal fan, professional golfer. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Yeah.
First time? Well, it's not the first time here. We spoke about that.
No, I've been here probably 5 or 6 times, I think. But this is the hottest by far.
Yeah. And how do you find this place?
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Every time I come here, I keep thinking, right, I should be able to really compete. But the trouble is with these, the greens are so narrow that what's difficult for me is how high you've got to hit it to get the ball to stop, because they're pretty firm, obviously, because of the weather, but I'll keep coming back, I'll keep trying.
And how's your golf? What are you up to these days?
Well, I haven't played a great deal. I was commentating last week at the Women's Open, played a tournament a few weeks before that, so I've not played a lot, but this is good practice for me.
Fantastic finish last week, wasn't it?
Amazing, absolutely amazing, really chuffed for Ashley and Tanya. Yeah, they hung in there after a terrible 15th hole, which would have been the end for most people, but fully deserved in the end, and a real spectacle. Yeah,
it was a fantastic week. I mean, it's got some great write-up, and I mean, women's sport in general is just completely on the rise with the lionesses and everything else as well. So, it's a great time. How is the women's tour per se?
We had a chat about it on air, really, and the LPGA tour is flourishing. No two ways about that. The LET has its moments, but it just needs more money. More money, 200, 300,000 tournaments need to be 500, 600. If you're making a cut and you're playing half decent, you need to be making money, not just breaking even. And I know they're trying really hard. There's no two ways about it. But that's the reality of the matter. That will then improve the standard, and get hopefully more young girls to look at golf as an option, as a career, and it will just keep going up and up and up. But it's better than it was. It's getting there, but it's getting there slowly.
And of course, huge Arsenal fan. So expectations for the season?
I'm not quite sure. Depends if we sign one more. We need a midfielder. If we don't sign a midfielder, I worry for what might happen. But if we do, I'm quietly confident. Let's put it that way.
Okay. No worries. Great. Thanks for your time. Have a great week and play well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Appreciate that, Trish. Thank you. Okay, I'm here with Southampton legend, England footballer, all-round good guy, Sky pundit, Matt Tissier. How are you, Matt?
I'm very good, thank you. Former Sky pundit, you might want to say.
Okay, fine. So what are you doing with yourself now then?
What am I doing myself? Playing a lot of golf, which is nice.
How's your handicap?
Handicap is at 2.7 at the moment.
I've seen you hold a few out there already.
So not too bad, but I love my golf, I play a lot of it.
Where'd you play?
Stoneham Golf Club is my home club.
Okay.
I've been there for 25, 26 years, and fortunately in the winter they decided to put in a fairway sprinkler system, which has made the world of difference to our course right now, where everything else is quite brown in Hampshire.
Yeah, I mean we're not far from you. I play up at Royal Ascot by the race course, and we're just brown. Apart from the tees boxes and the greens, we're just it's like Lincoln's golf for us, but it is what it is.
Still get a bit of distance out your drives in those conditions, don't you?
Oh yeah, but when you're playing these old boys in the knockouts, and you're giving them 15 shots and they're going 150 yards, which is now 200 yards. And,
that's true. Yeah,
and that'd be like 6 foot,
Absolutely.
So it's tough, but it's all good fun. And I know you've been here before.
I have been here once before.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Somebody's just hit the signpost about 5 yards in front of the tee box there.
Yeah. How did you find Nailcote last time you played it?
I found it tough, to be honest. I think I struggled quite badly with the scoring last time I was here, so I'm hoping to do a bit better this year.
Yeah. I can't let you go without asking about the football seasons. It's just kicked off.
Yep.
Your thoughts on who's going to win it?
I'd be very surprised if Manchester City don't win the title, given that they've won it last year and signed Haaland, who will score a bag full of goals for him. So I don't see anybody really.
What about Núñez for Liverpool? Do you think it'll be between him and Haaland for the Golden Boot?
Quite possibly, but I think from what I've seen, I haven't seen a whole load of Núñez, but from what I've seen of Haaland, I think he'll take some big.
Yeah. Okay, I'll let you go. Enjoy your golf today. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers.
Okay, I'm here with former Sheffield United Leeds legend, England international, and all-round good guy, Brian Deane. How are you?
I like that description.
Yeah.
Not sure it applies to me, but anyway.
Yeah, but certainly the legend bit. You had a great career.
Thank you. No, it's good. I mean, look at the weather.
Yeah,
I mean,
perfect.
This is if you were going to say to me, I am definitely a fair weather golfer, so it's perfect from that point of view.
Where do you play when you play?
Well, I'm based up in Leeds, between Leeds and Harrogate, so I tend to kind of flit around the courses in and around there, nice part of the world. Yeah. So it's always good when we get out on a course like this.
I mean, we're down south at the moment. We're not far from Ascot Race Course. It's just brown. It's just all brown. So this is like a revelation to us up here. But so it's not your first time here, is it?
No, I was here a few years ago. I think just before COVID.
Okay.
And had a wonderful time. It was a brilliant day. I met some really nice people. And just generally had some great fun. It's very relaxed. I can't speak highly enough of just the whole day and how much I enjoyed it. That's why I'm here again.
Okay, what are you playing off these days, roughly?
Roughly 18.
Okay.
If I'm totally honest, I don't really get the opportunity to go out as much as I'd like to, but I kind of pick it up pretty quickly once I'm there. But par 3 is perfect for me.
And what are you doing with yourself these days?
I am I'm very fortunate in some respects in that I'm basically the Uber for the children.
Perfect.
My partner, she's my wife. She's a lecturer, so I get to do all the daddy daycare bits. I also I'm a co-founder of a company called Phoenix Sports and Media, which is a group of ex-professionals, and what we do basically is look at ways of helping players, those who drop out of the football system, to transition into wider society. So we started a project called we started a cyber academy.
Okay.
It's called PSM Cyberstars, and what we do is we train kids who've dropped out of clubs. We give them the cyber skills and look to help them with their CVs and so on, and make sure that they get an opportunity in cyber. It's one of the most under-resourced industries at the moment, and we've just had our first graduation group of students, and that was done out of Liverpool. That was in conjunction with, Liverpool gave us unbelievable support, so some of their alumni were taking part. We had ex-players from Derby and also from Oxford United. So that's very fulfilling for me, being an ex-professional.
Because I think that's one of the things that, you know, the public see the Premier League every week, and they see the people, even like the Lionesses who have only just gone full time themselves. But what it does is a dropout rate, especially like in the Championship and below. You know, the 16, 17-year-olds that are on apprenticeship schemes and they never made the grade.
I think the dropout rate is more frightening than people realise. You know, it's probably, if I look back at the time when I was at, when I was at Doncaster, for example, I think there was only 3 made it out of about 35. So it just gives you an idea that you've got young men going into football, and then by the time they're in the 20s, they're looking for a new career. So, but you never see that because everybody's focused on the front end of what's happening. And look, you know, I'm one of those who believes that, you know, being football is about the front end. I think football has the ability to look after, you know, those coming out of the industry, and that's what we're looking to do as the kind of the forerunners who have actually been through the process.
Brilliant. Well, have a great day today.
Thank you very much.
Play well. I'll see you soon.
I'll do my best anyway.
See you soon. Play well. I'm here with Alan McInally, ex-pundit, ex-footballer, decent golfer. Well, you've been here many times before. What do you think of Nailcote Hall? What's your favourite hole? These, you know.
Well, my least favourite is number 4, and it's the shortest hole in the course actually, and it's so difficult to hit. My favourite is probably the 9th, when you hit towards the stand. It's always makes you think you're a professional golfer with some people watching you. It's pretty good, but the place is wonderful. It continues to, when you tell someone you're playing a par 3 course, they just think of pitch and putt. It couldn't possibly be further from the truth. It's very difficult, but wonderful fun. Yeah,
well, I spoke to Michael Campbell last year, the US Open champion, and he told me that the 4th hole he reckons is one of the hardest par 3s in golf, and if he's saying that, then...
Yeah, exactly, and that's it. And there's another example that how wonderful this week is you get to, you know, meet the pros, watch them go through their, you know, they might not be, you know, still on the tour, but you know, they carry that wisdom and you know, everything that's gone behind them, and they're brilliant to watch, and it's a real pleasure.
So what are you up to these days?
Still Sky Television. Got a big season ahead of us, lots of games to do. Huge, as always at the start of the season, there's huge expectations and hopes, and obviously we'll see. I mean, everything's a bit up and down. There was a few results on Saturday that people won't be happy with. That I can understand.
Well, I was, because I'm a Fulham fan. So
I think Fulham did really well actually. You know, the 2-2 against Liverpool's excellent. You know, the likes of, you know, my old team Aston Villa are not happy. Manchester United are not particularly happy. And a wonderful start for Newcastle. I think they might be a team that might, you know, get all the Geordies bouncing up there. But it's certainly, let's just see when we get to sort of middle October, things settle down a little bit. We'll see exactly where teams are more realistically going to end up.
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult time at Old Trafford, isn't it? Because obviously the fans have always got this level of expectation, and there's a history behind it. And, you know, and the manager's come in and he's trying to rebuild and reshape, and obviously we know from the Fergie days, the Wenger days, this takes time, and obviously time is always a thing they have these days.
No, yeah, exactly, and I think the booing at half time was, I think a lot of the Man United fans, the majority are maybe thinking, well, come on guys, I don't think they're booing really the manager, but the manager picks the team, you know, and the team, you know, maybe his tactics was a little bit off, but for his first game and stuff, I think the boos were really generated at some of the players that are there that they think are not given enough or whatever. But anyway, listen, it's a big job at Manchester United. It'll always be a big job, and the expectation will just grow and grow and grow.
Okay, well, have a fantastic day again today.
Thank you very much.
Chris, did you not win this last year? Did you?
It wasn't last year. I've been close a couple of times, but certainly not with the pros, but with the celebs I've been pretty close a couple of times. I don't get enough shots.
This is the year though, this is the year. Play well.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
I appreciate your time, Alan.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm here with former England cricketer Ashley Giles. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Beautiful day and good to be here.
Yeah, first time here?
First time out, so I'm a little bit worried about what to find out on the course. I hear some nasty stories about the greens.
Yeah, some celebs been filling you in.
Yeah, previous players have. I've only seen a couple of shots so far, but say it's going to be a fantastic day, so I'll enjoy it.
Okay, what's your handicap at the moment?
I'm off 6.9.
Excellent.
So
where'd you play?
I play over at Droitwich in Worcestershire.
Okay.
It's my home club, which is a lovely old club. Nice membership, so yeah, I enjoy it.
What are you up to these days?
Playing golf.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm between roles and really enjoying it. Actually, it's been great to have a break, and I've been able to play a bit more golf on my own and with my son. So yeah, it's been quite enjoyable.
Happy days. What do you think about the state of England cricket, particularly, I don't know, the Test match side, and obviously the white ball as well taking over?
Look, I've not watched a lot in the last few months. I've had some time away from the game, but clearly the Test side have played some good cricket. There's a lot more to come, so I always wish England well, of course. It's in my blood, if you like, so I hope they do well.
And do you think like incentives like the 100 and that are going to help grow the game?
Well, I think we've got to try and make sure that we attract as diverse an audience as we can to cricket, and the 100 helps do that. Yeah, there's a lot of cricket, but you know, at the moment when the sun's like this, there's no better weather for it.
No, indeed. Well, enjoy it, play well, and watch out for some of the greens.
Thanks very much.
No, lovely. See you soon. Thank you.